What is up? This is our talks. My name is Grim, and I hope you're having a great day. Now, this video is going to be about one of my personal favorite artists' paintings, Michelangelo Merci da Caravaggio. Caravaggio was born in the year 1571 in Milan, Italy, and was later named after the town he spent most of his childhood in. Then later died at the age of 35 in the year 1610. Today's painting is called The Sacrifice of Isaac. It was worked on and finished between the years 1603 to 1604 during the Italian Renaissance and early Baroque period. The painting is currently displayed in the Uffizi Gallery in Florence, Italy. Before I try to understand what paintings are trying to tell me, I like to ask, what can I see? With this one, the title basically tells it all, and if you know the story, you probably have an idea of what's going on. If not, a brief summary. So, God tested Abraham by telling him to sacrifice Isaac as a burnt offering. Abraham did as he was told and placed Isaac on an altar and took a knife to him to kill him. Then he was stopped because Abraham proved his faith at that point. What can I see besides what's actually going on? The lighting and the scenery in the background. Most likely on a mountaintop. It looks like the sun is setting, so the sun is acting almost like a spotlight, as if they're being watched. I'm not sure if Michelangelo intended for that, but I like the idea of that. The orders came from above, so it makes sense to me, so yeah. With the lighting the way it is, there are also shadows to create drama in the scene. This is called chiaroscuro, meaning the treatment of light and shadows. Caravaggio was a master of chiaroscuro, and he knew how to set the tone of what he was making. I'm stating the obvious at this point, but tonally this is very serious, so in my interpretation, while looking at the sacrifice of Isaac, I like to think that the sun setting is the ending of one chapter like any other day and starting anew. Sadly, in Abraham's mind, it would be without his son. My favorite part of this painting, and the one thing I keep coming back to, is the way Abraham's brow furrows. I imagine a lot is going through his head in that moment. Sadness, fear, maybe a little anger or disappointment with himself, but most definitely a sense of relief. In addition to Abraham's reaction is Isaac's. You gotta feel for him in this one. Only inches to death, plus the helplessness of having his hands behind his back, kinda elevates the fear he felt in the moment, and it also elevates the tension of the painting. Why do I like this painting? I like it because of the story that's being told. Also, I've mentioned this earlier, I like the realistic reactions of the people, specifically Isaac and Abraham's reaction. Also, the tone or the mood at this moment, it seems very authentic. I like to ask myself, how does a painting or any type of artwork make me feel? This one, it kind of makes me feel like I almost witnessed a serious moment. Like Abraham almost went through with it, and Isaac is screaming, and the way he's looking, if you zoom in, it kind of looks like he's looking at the viewer, expecting us to jump in and help, maybe. It also makes me feel anxious, kind of feel bad for Abraham, but I feel way more for Isaac in this moment. Before I wrap this up, I want to show another painting from Caravaggio that I like, but I'm not going to go into detail with. This was named The Calling of St. Matthew, created and finished in 1599 to 1600. I wanted to mention this because this is one of the reasons why I like Caravaggio as a personal favorite. With the tones and the lighting and everything, Like I said before with the sacrifice of Isaac, this one, it just seems like it's captured from a movie or something. But one thing I do want to mention is Jesus' hand, how it's stretched out, pointing to Matthew. It kind of reminds me of the painting that Michelangelo did in the Sistine Chapel. How Adam was extending his hand to God. I kind of get the feeling that Caravaggio wanted to echo that in this painting. Well, that's going to be it for me. I will be talking about Michelangelo Caravaggio again in later videos because there is so much more to his story. This time around, I'm just focusing on artwork. If you have any comments or if you have any feedback, drop them below. Tell me what you liked, tell me what you didn't like. Hope to see you next time. Hit subscribe for more, and have a nice day. Peace.